Hello, everybody. I think this show's about to end soon, too, because I was looking at last season and it had 14 episodes. So I think we have three more to go. So yeah, maybe a break is in my future. That'd be nice. So Nick takes Jasmine on a carriage ride, and she's telling him all about her home life, how she, her mother is a reverend, and went through all these different religions. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm in pagan religion, whatever. I'm not really gonna touch on that much, cause I don't care for that." And she's like, "I have this goddess over here and this goddess over there." Like, that is kind of weird, kind of strange. I kind of feel like we're about to see Shane and Ashley and Nyla and Naeem's stories end here. I personally feel, because of the way that they ended it, but we're gonna see. And then Jasmine is a unique one, that is for sure. And Nick, you got that right. So we see Shane and Ashley. They are doing their confessional, and the producer asked Ashley how she was feeling about Sarah. And then, Shane's like, "Oh, you keep getting these phone calls. Maybe you should answer it." And it was Sarah. And Sarah wanted to stop by and talk to them. So they basically had to stop their confessional to see what Homegirl wanted. I personally think that she is going to say that she just can't do this anymore. Like, she don't want to do this relationship thing with those two. And Sarah's like, she comes over, they all find somewhere to sit outside. And Sarah's like, "Oh, I don't think I can, like, everything's happening too fast for her. And she's not ready for all this. And she does not want to continue this relationship, whatever this is. She doesn't want the commitment. It's too much." And then, after they escort her out, Ashley comes back into the confessional and she cries. I think Shane left to do something. And, Ashley's sitting there crying because she must have really liked her. But to be honest, I kind of saw this coming. Like, nobody wants this lifestyle except for the cast members of this show. Like, personally. And maybe some other people out there. But to me, it's polygamy-ish. Ain't it? Like, just like Yari says at the end of the episode, which we'll get to. No, if your man gonna be mine, he gonna be mine and nobody else's. That's it. And then she used the "it's not you, it's me" line. And the reason that she came, my Siri got it all on there. The reason why I came here to end things in my life, just because someone else is like, "Oh, I'm feeling this way, so you have to do this." Her independence is very important to her. And she's not ready to give that up. And she doesn't want to have somebody controlling her. And Ashley was kind of like, "What was that about, So that is what it is. And she basically broke up with them. But no offense, you didn't know her all that long. Like, why are we getting mad for somebody that you probably knew for like maybe a month? It's like you didn't know her like years or 6 months or something that would really make an impact. I'm just saying. And Ashley is personally upset. Meanwhile, we see Nyla and Naeem and Nyla. They say they're in constant talk with their daughter, and Naeem wants a relationship with his mother, but the same token, you can't force it down her throat. If she doesn't care for the polygamy thing, you don't, like, I guess y'all want her to respect it, but if she doesn't agree with it, she doesn't agree with it, and that's okay. That is okay. And Johari, their friend, noticed that the respect level wasn't there. And he is fine with her not accepting it and to be respectful, and this is how I feel like Nyla and Naeem's story might be over. We will see, but I definitely feel like it's over because they're going to keep going to find their sister wife. So we will see what happens. We might have 3 episodes left. And then here comes the biggest weirdos of all, Becky and Ryan. Turns out her father was a cult leader of this whole polygamy, so she has grown up with this, whatever. And Becky is excited to meet Yari. And it's Yari's birthday. She just turned 42. And she's looking for some outfits with her daughter and daughter-in-law or whatever, sister-in-law, whatever. And Yari didn't catch on to the fact that they're married and they're looking for a second wife, not to replace Becky. So I feel like in the next episode, Yari's probably going to split. Because, again, I think she likes Justin. Is his name Justin? Like, I've been reviewing the show this whole time. Well, half of the time, and I can't remember his name. I think it's Justin. And she wants him to herself, but baby girl, you can't do that. And it's important to Becky that she is well received and well liked by Yari. So next we see Ashley. It's been some time, and they had the baby. Ashley had the baby. I didn't catch the baby's name, but he's a little cutie. And they're feeling a lot better and a little relieved, and they're having a momentary pause on finding their sister wife. And the cancer screening came back, and he's in the clear. He don't have cancer, so props to y'all. To be honest, even though all of these situations are weird, I'm putting this out there, they are all weird. Shane and Ashley actually grew on me. Okay? And I hope they come back next season. I personally thought this was going to be the last episode, but it's not. Okay? And then Jasmine and Nick decided to keep the date going. And I like the idea when they said, I want to access your mind before I access your body. I wish more people thought like that. Like some people just want to access the body and not the mind. So that's something right there. And then Becky is a little too excited about this whole thing. Because again, she grew up with this. Yari wants to think about it. But she wants to continue dating now. I am shocked, but again, I do not think this is going to last. So Danielle is just up by herself watching TV because she couldn't sleep. And she's a little restless. So she decided to stay up and wait for Nick to come back. Meanwhile, Danielle looked hurt. So when Nick came in the door, she was so happy to see him with her little mismatched lashes. Yes, I said it because she got one big one, one small one, whatever. And she looked upset when he said that he kissed Jasmine. I don't think she was prepared to hear that. And Danielle, honey, I gotta say this. I've been watching it the whole time, but I gotta say, can you please look in your lash drawer and get you some lashes that are both the same length? Because one is smaller than the other and it don't look right. I am just saying. Okay? And like, Nick asked like, oh, would it be okay if Jasmine spends the night? You just met girl. You literally just met her. And Danielle sees potential in her and she wants to take it slow and wants to see where things go. She finds herself saying things to just basically for what people want to hear. And girl, you got to start speaking your mind. So the next episode, we see the Merrifields come back. I guess Natalia, I think they're going to add in another wife or Natalia's about to get replaced. Like, these Merrifields can't stop. They can't stop trying to find another wife. It's like, it's weird. And then you keep using God. I know if you don't like people talking about religion, you could exit the video now. But like, I don't like that they're using God as an excuse to multiply. Like, no. A relationship is between two people. I'm sorry. It is. But and then we see who else? The Davises. You see Jasmine spend the night. But honestly, I don't think Danielle is feeling it. I really don't. And then who else we see? I think there's only 3 couples left. Becky and Justin. I think his name is Justin. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And Yari goes on a date with Justin by herself. And she's like, if I want my husband, I want him just for me. So that's why I feel like that, whatever that is, ain't gonna work. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next week.